everyone, it is Sue Hiles here, and thank you for coming over to my channel. If you're interested in Bible art or mixed media, definitely please go ahead and subscribe. You'll see a little subscribe button down in the lower right of the video, and you can click on that and go ahead and subscribe. Easy peasy. So today we're working in my traveler's notebook, and we're going to start with Psalm 37. So the Bible that I have in front of me right now is a parallel Bible. It has King James in one column and the New Living Translation in the other. So they're side by side, so they're parallel. And the New Living Translation by far is my favorite. And that's what I'm going to use for this psalm. Now, this psalm is 40 verses long. It's all amazing. So we'll see. As you can see, I have like so much of it underlined. I don't know. I don't know if we'll do the whole thing or if I'll pick different verses here and there. But that's what I'm going to work on. I have to move over because I'm like hitting the side of my desk. Okay. We're going to do this from scratch. I have done nothing. I've prepared nothing for this page, just so that you know. And we'll just go through it. So this is probably going to be a long video, and if you need to go through it fast or skip it altogether, then that's fine. But I just feel like hanging with all of you, and I hope that you stay, and I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you follow along with me. Okay, so Psalm 37, verses 1 and 2 is what we're going to work on today. So verse 1 reads, "Don't worry about the wicked, don't envy those who do wrong." Verse 2, "For like grass, they soon fade away. Like springtime flowers, they soon wither." Well, you know what? God definitely brought me to this psalm today, and he brought me, I just, you know how when things just kind of click and it's like, okay, you know, I know that this was meant to be. And this is going to sound maybe silly to some of you, but you know, I go through my stash and, you know, I look for different things that I can use in my traveler's notebook for the Psalms. And I was just, gosh, what day? Yesterday, I guess it was, Saturday. So I'm recording this on Sunday, but you'll see it this coming Saturday. I was moving some of my scrapbook stuff around, and I ran across this sticker sheet and this particular 4x6 card. It's a simple stories collection called Fresh Air, and it is from 2014, but it's really all about springtime, which it even has the word spring here, which I obviously used at some point. And you know, I don't necessarily try to match what I put on the page, so my die cuts and my stickers, I don't necessarily try to match them with the verse, but it was just super cool how verse 2 says, "For like grass, they soon fade away. Like springtime flowers, they soon wither." And I just thought, okay, that's what I'm going to do, because I just felt like that's what I needed to do. Okay, so I'm going to use this 4x6 card that came in that collection, and I'm going to use this side. And I'm actually going to write the 2 verses right in this cloud, right over the other font that came on the card. So I'll go ahead and grab my pen, and I'm using this. I usually use my Uniball pen, but I had this here, and I did a little cleanup of my desk. So if you saw my video from Tuesday about what my work area looks like, if you didn't see it, definitely go watch it. I'll try to link it below. But I did do some cleanup, so I can actually see the top of the little areas of my desk. But anyways, so this pen is a Tombow pen, and half of it is black and the other half is a gray. So like this side's a gray and this side's black. But I'm just going to go ahead. So like I had mentioned a while back, I have started putting the psalm on each page somewhere. Now that I've done so many psalms in my traveler's notebooks, I get lost with which psalm am I in. So this way it kind of helps me know where one psalm begins, the next one, ended, or the one before ended, and that kind of stuff. All right, so we're going to do, I'm just going to write. So again, I did not prepare any of this. Normally I have the Project Life cards that I'm working with all ready to go. But in this case, I wanted to do everything with you. So if you would like, you can go ahead and pause this video, go grab your stuff and whatever you do Bible art in, and sit down and create with me. All right. As you can see, I do not do any fancy writing whatsoever. If you want to, you go right ahead. I think it's an awesome thing to be able to write in that beautiful calligraphy style. You know what? I don't know. I lack in patience, let me tell you. I lack in patience. I mean, every once in a while, maybe I'll take the time to, do a word or small phrase, fancy. But for the most part, I just don't have the patience for that, to be totally honest. So I'll just go ahead and finish this. I'm just finishing verse 2. So like springtime, flowers, but the springtime flowers on this 2-page spread, they're going to be beautiful, right? They're not going to wither, but it will represent, very loosely these verses. Okay, so that's done. That's how long it takes. Easy peasy, right? Okay, so that's done. Now, so I have this. Let me pull over my traveler's notebook. Let me get rid of my Bible first, so I have a place to work here. All right, let me pull over my traveler's notebook. And this is the rest of the stuff I pulled out. I have some washi. I would like to start using more washi on my pages. I pulled out all of this. Whoops. Let me get this in the right spot. Ephemera and stickers, and we will see what is going to end up on the page. And what I decided, I knew I wanted to do a 2-page spread right here. And so what I did was I folded the 4x6, and that's going to go in the spine of this traveler's notebook. I did want to pull out some score tape, which I don't think that this is truly score tape, like the real brand name score tape. I think I got this at the dollar store, but I don't think that the Yoo-hoo stick will hold it down like I want it to be held down. So for the first time, really, in my traveler's notebook, I'm using an adhesive that is something besides the Yoo-hoo. All right, so I'm just trying to get it fairly close to the edge. It doesn't have to be right on the edge. And I think what I'm gonna also do is put some right down where I folded the page so that that will stick nicely in the seam of the Traveler's Notebook. All right, so I'm sure all of you, I assume, are familiar with score tape, but once you get it down, you just kind of give it a little quick bursting with your finger, so you just kind of push down on it. You find an end and you pull up the white paper. And then it is sticky. And it's good. It's, you know, fairly strong. And let me do here. Oops. All right. So I'm working in this Traveler's Notebook. And that's where I'm gonna, I guess, try to get it into the middle first. Right into that, oops, right into where the book folds. All right, perfect. Now that held it down. If I had used the glue stick on this, I would be struggling with keeping it down. So I'm glad that I decided not to use that for this particular page. I did go off the edge just a little bit over there, and it's not 100% straight, but it's darn close. All right, so I think I'm going to use this for the next 2 pages. But this one, this saying, and I'll read it to you in a second, I wanted to use on this one. So I'm already making like a little pile for the next couple verses of that psalm, of the different pieces that I want to use in it. So this says, peace in your heart is something nobody can ever take from you. And I love that. That is true, right? That is true. So don't worry about the wicked, right? We have peace. We have the peace of God. So we don't need to worry about anything, actually, but definitely not the wicked. God's got that under control. We don't need to worry about that. All right, so that goes there. Now I'm thinking background color. Before I put down more stickers or whatever, I want to do some background color. So I do have this Lindy Stamp Gang spray, Alpine Zoe Rose. I guess that's a Z. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so now maybe I should have sprayed this first, right? Because now it's going to get on the pieces that I just put on there. But we'll figure that out. So I'm going to take this and just kind of go like that. I don't actually even know what this is going to do to the page. Oh, I like that very watercolory kind of look going there. And of course, this is shimmery, which is what I want for this particular Traveler's Notebook. And I like that a lot. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm just going to spray as much on here as I want to actually be on here. Now it's not spraying. There we go. That's funny. It sprays every once in a while, so that just might be it. I actually like the drips better, so you know what? Now that I have it all over me, Let me open it and let me see if I can do just a little bit of splattering. And the splattering I won't mind if it gets on, oh yeah, if it gets onto my card, my 4x6 card. And I'm going to try to do this without getting this all over my entire desk, which is now clean, I have to say. Well, not clean, like not clean. Cleaner. All right, so that is that. And let me put this away. And I like that very, very, very much. All right, I think I'm just gonna dry it super duper duper quick. And then we're gonna put down some more of these stickers. And I don't think I can use that whole sheet up of the Simple Stories stickers, but yeah, I can definitely use a good amount of it. And I think actually what I'll start with is some of the washi tape. So I have these 3 different washies. I think all of them would look good on here, so I'll have to figure out, you know, do I want to try to get them all on here, or just 1 or 2, or let's see. I just love the shimmer of Lindy's. So this I know I definitely want to put on there, and this, let me open it, says, let me get rid of that little piece. This is my first time using this particular one. It says, Jesus Christ, my Savior. So I definitely want to use that. And I think I'm going to use this one as well. So when I use washi, there's a couple things that I tend to do. First, I like to put it on the edge of what I'm working on so that it gets rid of that edge. So like the card, right, has a sharp, you know, edge to it, and I like to try to soften that up. That's one thing. Another thing I tend to do is I do it on a slant. And then the other thing that I tend to do is I layer my washi. And I also, you know, I put it in more than one place. So I like that up there, but I want it to be at the same angle as the one on the bottom. So I'm going to pull this one up a little bit because I don't want it to look super wonky. Wonky. Did I say that right? Wonky. Wonky. That doesn't sound right as I'm saying it, but and now I'm going to come in with this one. And let's get this down as well. So you know what? All that washi that you have, yep, layer it up. Layer it up. And usually the one that's on top of the other one is, I have it shorter. I don't necessarily want them to be the same. And I like that. That's perfect. Okay, washi. Well, I could put some down here as well. And I'm thinking, should I? No, because I'll put a flower down there or something. All right, let me move that out of the way. So now I took out this little card to write on if I needed more space, but I don't. So I think I'm going to put that away because I can maybe use that on my next page. So since this is really what inspired, well, inspired, I don't know if that's the right word, but you know, that I decided to use this page was these stickers. I'm going to go ahead and start getting them down. Of course, it's talking about flowers. So I want to make sure I have a decent amount of flowers. I have the adorable watering can, which I'll put down here in the corner. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at all these cute little flowers. Look at the little bird. Oh, you guys, you know I'm pulling in the bird. Gosh, I think I might be able to use up this whole sheet, or darn close. Darn close. So we're going to have this little bird sit over here on top of the washi tape. And we have heart. Peace in your heart. That looks like a good place for that. And right now it's kind of getting lost in the background, but we'll go ahead and we'll fix that in the end. And now I just have a bunch of single flowers that I'm going to place sporadically around the page. And then that will allow me to use these up as well. I'm going to move this little guy to up there because I have a bigger flower I can put there. I do also like to make clusters, which means that I'll have multiple of one type of, you know, sticker or die cut or whatever together, because I think that that then draws your eye to that better. And let's see, I'm almost done. I only have a couple more things. All right, another little heart. All I have left is this speech bubble and these little boots. Now the speech bubble, I don't know if I'm going to get that on here, but these boots I'm going to get on here because they're so stinking cute. How could you not? So I'm going to put them next to the watering can. Oh my gosh, look at how cute that looks. I'm going to hold it up and we still have a ways to go, but we're getting really, really close. So you'll see the flowers throughout the page. You can really see, can you see the shimmer of that Lindy's? It definitely shimmers. There's the watering can and the boots. More flowers, hearts. Cute, right? Very cute. I'm liking that a lot so far. All right. So what I'll probably do is just take my scissors and cut around this speech bubble, and maybe I'll use it on the next page. You know what? I have this little random sticker here that says hi. I'm going to try to use that. It's a little puffy sticker. Not sure where it's from, but let's use it. Okay. So that is good with that. Whoops, so far. I did take out more hearts, and I don't think I'm going to use them. I also thought that this bicycle might look cute on there. These are Illustrated Faith puffy stickers, but I don't think so. I don't think I need any more flowers. I'm going to save all of that for the next page, but I would like to get at least one butterfly on here. I thought that these butterflies looked really pretty with the color of this collection. They're a little big, but maybe I'll go maybe with, well, are they all the same size? I think this one, well, let's see. Let's see. I could have it go off the edge of the page and cut it. I could do that, something like that. I kind of like that. And I just might leave it hanging off the page. Or I could use that one. I'm going to use this one. And I don't remember, I think these, I mean, they could be recollections. I mean, I don't know. All right, so there we go. And he's a dimensional little guy. Look at him. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do is, let me get some of this out of the way. And I just thought of something. I should have started this psalm in a new traveler's notebook, because look at this. I only have this 2-page spread and this one, and I'm done. So I might have to do part of Psalm 37 in this traveler's notebook and the rest in the next one, which is fine. Remember, we're cool with that, right? All right, so the last thing that I like to do, and you know what, I guess I'll just continue using this Tombow. Let's do a little bit of outlining. I don't necessarily want to do all those little flowers. I think that they look cute the way that they are. But I do want to help some things look more prominent on the page. So I'll start with outlining that. I definitely want to do this heart because he kind of got lost in the background. So now he's not lost. Let's get the bird. To me, the bird is kind of not, you know, as out there as I would like him to be. Out there in a good way. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. All right. I don't think I'm going to outline these because you know I'm going to end up writing down here. I will outline this heart as well because he gets lost in there too. If I outline these, I think I'll feel like I need to outline those. So for now, I'm going to leave it. A lot of times I also outline around the cards, but I'm kind of liking that this one isn't. I kind of want it in the background because you see I have hearts and flowers over it, so it's fine with me. On this particular page, you know, on a different page, who knows. So let's see. So here is where I read it again. And that's why I think that working in a traveler's notebook like this with the Psalms or anything in the Bible is because not only are you looking for what you want to document and work on next, but you're reading it. And then you're writing it. And then you're reading it. And you know what? And then I'm pulling words out from it. So it really helps, you know, repetition in this case is very good because that's how you learn by repetition. So don't worry about the wicked. Don't envy those who do wrong. For like ground, that's why I'm going to focus on the second verse. And for like ground, I'm just going to start up top here. And you guys know sometimes I write in script, sometimes print, sometimes for like grass. Sometimes I start on this side of the page and then I work to that side of the page, which obviously is wrong. For like grass, they soon fade away. They soon fade away. Period. Like, whoops. I really have to think when I write in script because it's not my go-to. And I had to teach myself how to write certain letters, like a capital F, and I didn't even remember from when I was young. Like springtime. All right, so like spring time. Flowers. I'm going to write the word flowers. This is going to freak a lot of you out, but yep, I'm I'm going to use this space. I know, it kind of looks weird, right? They soon fade away like flowers. They soon wither. They soon wither. Awesome. I am liking that very, very, very much. I think this is done. I'm very happy with this. What I could do is take either a pink pen or even, one of my ink pads and do a little bit of a frame around here. I think I will take, I'm looking at my Posca paint pens, and I'm going to go with the Fine in pink. I'm going to give it a little shake. You can hear the little thing inside, right? Mixing up the color in there. And I'm just going to do this. Now, this is not going to be like neat, right? I just want to go around, and it is paint, so it's wet. If I touch this, I'm going to smear it. So I'm going to try to get it on here and not smear it as I do it. You know, if you wanted to, you could do like the faux stitching, and that looks super pretty too. And if you want to be super neat with the way that you do this, have at it. And that just adds another level of, it makes it look even more finished. What I'm not super happy with at this moment is this side right here. And that's partially because it does stick out. So let me cut that off. All right. So now I can put the pink around that on that edge as well. So I wasn't really sure where to put the pink before, but now I know where the real edge is. Okay, I am in love with this. Let me hold it up. I will show you the 2-page spread, and I will go slow, and you can take a look at everything. And that's it. So I hope that this inspires you. I hope that this gets you into the Word of God. And we are going to continue with Psalm 37 next Saturday. Okay, I'll post a couple pictures here for you so that you can see. Let me know if you have any questions about anything at all, and I will be glad to get back to you. Have a blessed day and weekend, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.